Welcome to Soul Story Time. Today we're going to be reading a book called What Your Ribbon Skirt Means to Me, Deb Haaland's Historic Inauguration. This book is written by Alexis Bunten, who is of the Aleut and Yupik nations, and illustrated by Nicole Neidhardt, who is of the Diné nation. I look forward to reading this historic and beautiful book with you all today. Now let's get ready for story time. What Your Ribbon Skirt Means to Me, Deb Haaland's Historic Inauguration. When the school bell rings at the end of the day, Pia runs out the back door, past the vegetable garden and across the basketball court to the Native American Center. Hersha Tuhei, good afternoon, Pia, Auntie Autumn greets her. More kids from across the city arrive on foot, by carpool, and by bus. Usually kids at the center do homework, eat snacks, and play outside until a grown-up can take them home. But today is special. Gather round, kids. It's about to start, Auntie Autumn calls. She clicks on the TV. Does anyone know who that is? It's Auntie Deb, says Eshkili. My grandma told me she has a very important government job. Auntie Autumn explains. That's right. Congressman Deb Haaland works to make sure we all go to good schools, live in safe homes, and take care of Mother Earth. And right now, Auntie Deb is at the White House for a swearing-in ceremony with Vice President Kamala Harris. Pia wonders, what happens at the White House? Does Auntie Deb look after kids like me? Pia has so many questions, but she knows one thing for sure, the meaning of ceremony. Auntie Deb's wearing a ribbon skirt, Pia notices right away. What's a ribbon skirt? The new girl, Jasmine, asks. Before Pia can respond, Auntie Autumn makes a special announcement. Guess what? This evening we are throwing a party to celebrate. Will we make medicine bundles again? Is the intertribal drum group visiting? Pia wonders. She tries to wait patiently by teaching Jasmine a powwow dance, but nothing can distract her from the anticipation. Grandparents, mothers, fathers, aunties, uncles, and cousins begin to arrive with a parade of beef stew, fry bread, dried buffalo, smoked salmon, corn on the cob, Hawaiian rolls, macaroni, and jello salad. Pia waves hello to Mom and Grandma. Ooh, that's a lot of good food. First, everyone gathers in a circle. Grandma prays to Creator in her language. Auntie Autumn lights a bundle of sage and walks it around the room. Even the smallest baby gets a smudge. It's time to bring good things to you, Auntie says, as Pia gently waves the smoke from her head to her toes. Next, Auntie Autumn announces, Auntie Deb represents all of us, so we are going to craft regalia to honor her. Grandma carefully arranges a rainbow of shiny ribbons, describing each one. Red is for strawberries, orange is for fire, yellow is for the sun, green is for grass, blue is for water, and violet is for shells. Pia marvels at the beautiful cotton fabrics for the skirts. One is orange as a poppy, covered in shining white stars. Another is a color of dried sweetgrass, textured with even lighter green dewdrops. And Pia's favorite is as purple and sparkly as the throat of a hummingbird, speckled with tiny yellow flowers. Pia eagerly runs her fingers through the rainbow, but everyone must be served their meal before the sewing begins. Grandma is served first because she is the eldest. The food smells so good, it's hard for Pia to wait. When it's finally her turn, Pia heaps her plate with smoked salmon, acorn brownies, and macaroni. Mama shoots Pia a stern look, encouraging her to add a spoonful of arugula salad. At last, Auntie Autumn proclaims it's time to make our very own ribbon skirts. Pia already owns a ribbon skirt Mom made that she wears to powwows. It has applique flowers for Mom's Anishinaabe culture. She also wears a gualafon necklace to honor Dad's Chamorro culture. Can any of you tell me why it was so special for Auntie Deb to wear her regalia at the White House today? Auntie Autumn asks the kids. Native pride, Amani shouts. Healing, Ashkili chimes in. Ancestors, says Pia. Three excellent answers, Auntie affirms. The grown-ups arrange two different stations, one to make ribbon skirts and another to make ribbon shirts. Pia is excited to design an original creation. She picks the purple fabric. Then she measures, snips, and rips. Snip and rip, snip and rip. With Grandma's help, Pia carefully sews the drawstring, the waistband, the skirt panels, and the hem. She adds the finishing touches, red, yellow, and blue ribbons. Ribbon skirts are like armor, Pia says. That's right, Grandma replies. You don't need a ribbon skirt to be powerful, but when you wear your regalia, you shine with all the strength of our mothers and grandmothers since time immemorial. So Auntie Deb wore her skirt for my ancestors? Asks Pia. Yes, and for all the mothers, aunties, daughters, and grandmothers yet to be born, native and non-native. Wow, Pia considers this for a moment. Grandma, she asks, I want Jasmine to feel welcome when she comes back. Can I gift her my skirt? Yes, Pia, she replies with a loving smile. Today we have so much to be proud of. On March 18th, 2021, Indigenous communities across Turtle Island celebrated when Laguna Pueblo citizen Deb Haaland was sworn in as the first Native American Cabinet Secretary of the Department of the Interior. In this role, Secretary Haaland supervises a group of U.S. government agencies, including the National Park Service, the Fish and Wildlife Service, the Bureau of Land Management, and the Bureau of Indian Affairs, to manage over 500 million acres of federal lands, most of which are adjacent to tribal reservations. Prior to this appointment, Secretary Haaland made history as one of the first two Native American women elected to Congress in the 2018 midterm elections. Along with Representative Sharice Davids, Ho Chunk, and the first female Vice President Kamala Harris, these women of color showed girls across America that they can overcome any obstacle to make the world better, no matter who they are or where they come from. Deb's achievements are especially significant considering that Native Americans were not guaranteed the right to vote in all states until 1962, when she was 2 years old. Raised in a military family, Deb moved frequently as a child. She graduated from high school in Albuquerque and put herself through college at the University of New Mexico. Just 4 days after obtaining her bachelor's degree, Deb gave birth to her daughter, Soma. Despite struggling as a single mother living paycheck to paycheck, Deb earned a Juris Doctorate from the University of New Mexico School of Law. Prior to her career in public service, she served as a tribal administrator and businesswoman. Deb's unwavering commitment to environmental justice, the climate crisis, missing and murdered Indigenous women, and family-friendly policies offers hope for countless Americans. We are so proud of her. Thank you so much for reading this beautiful book with me today. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to come back often as I read new stories each week. Have an amazing and beautiful day.